All right, everyone, we are about to move through a rare energy on February the 17th. This is coming in with a new moon in the sign of Aquarius, and this new moon is showing up in our lives as a solar eclipse with a ring of fire around it. So this doesn't happen every day. And what I wanted to do for you today is to pull a message that Spirit wants to share with you in order to work with this solar eclipse. So let's get into it. Welcome in, my beautiful Cancer friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in Spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear around this solar eclipse. So I wanted to start with a surrender card for you first. So you're meant to surrender something here, and it is surrender to non-action. You're being called to surrender to non-action, Cancer. So the message here is, now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So once again, now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. All right, and the image might be resonating for you in some way. I'm definitely seeing the unicorn coming through this card. So I also wanted to pull a song oracle for you. So when I was thinking about this solar eclipse and looking at images of it, I saw a record, a disc. So automatically I reached for the song oracle messages. So yours today is Something by the Beatles. Something by the Beatles. Maybe you heard this song recently. And the message it brings is love without logic. Someone may be admiring you, Cancer. Don't overanalyze how you feel. You might be finding that you're overanalyzing yourself or your emotions. So a quiet but strong attraction. There's a quiet but strong attraction here. This doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This could be this feeling of something that is connected to you. Okay, so I feel you're also being called to maybe listen to this song and see if it resonates in some way. All right, so we're going to pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. So life is about to turn in a good way. And I want you to know that whatever this Wheel of Fortune in your life is, it is a blessing in disguise, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you might feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. We have the Tower card, and I don't want you to be afraid of this card, because what I'm feeling from it today is this need to take something down and rebuild it. So this could be you doing renovations in your home or somewhere, working on taking something apart and then putting it back together. And this may be parts of yourself. I feel this is healing. This is more of an inner journey for some of you. And the way it's coming in is a necessary ending. It's something that needs to fall away because it no longer fits. Okay, so that's the Tower. And we also have the Page of Cups. So it's bringing in something new. Right? I feel this is an old structure, an old way of living or lifestyle. And you're stepping into uncharted territories, but there's so much love here in this space. Right? So this is a fresh beginning for you in some way. This might be on an energetic level, or this might be happening in your life somewhere. So don't be afraid of this. Page of Cups. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. And I feel because we have the Tower card, this is why we're getting surrender to non-action. Whatever this is, you're not meant to fix it. You're not meant to force it. You're not meant to do really anything much with it, but rather allow it to fall away. Allow it to do what it needs to do in order for you to move through it. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they'll put the pieces together for you. So I'm hearing a storm outside. We have a sunny day right now, but I'm hearing a storm outside. So some of you might be moving through storm season. And these storms are representing a storm in your own life as well in some way. So before I begin, I already said that part. Oh my gosh. I feel there's something going back and coming in again. Like something's repeating itself. Or you're wanting to stop something and then go back and do it again. And Spirit is encouraging you to keep moving, right? There's almost like contradiction here in some way that you are feeling with something happening in your life. So stand still here, right? I feel that observation, listening, and tuning into what you're sensing rather than what you're seeing is where you're going to find the truth. Okay, so there's something here that's going on that doesn't feel the best. It feels uncomfortable, actually. And I want to talk about the Tower card because this energy is incredibly strong. I haven't even tapped into the Wheel of Fortune because the Tower seems to be in the way. So this may be a transformative period for you right now, Cancer, and it's not showing up loud with fireworks, whereas everyone is seeing and noticing that you're moving through this, or even yourself. This is more of an energy that is in the background. It is an internal process that you are going through. It's a transformative period. And you are emerging as a higher version of yourself. So there's a lot that is going on here. It is a growth period. So yes, there are going to be growing pains here. So, you know, there's something coming to an end here that's, I feel, inevitable with this card. And it could be a belief that is ending because there's something that is showing up to be true for you rather than what was. This is an old structure, old beliefs, old way of being, old lifestyle. And you outgrown whatever this is. So it's necessary this fall away and you rebuild a new tower if you want to build a tower. You don't even have to build a tower. We just let this one fall or we find a different way here. So I remember when I went through a tower moment in my life's experience, it was devastating to go through the experience itself. I had lost a job and I was a single mother at the time. And, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting this. Happened randomly. And there was a shift in management and, you know, the company was bought by someone else. So they were clearing house. And I remember I was like, I need to find a job because I thought this was secure and this just randomly happened out of nowhere, right? That was the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower at the same time. So I gave myself time to just sit and breathe and cry it out in my car. And after a few hours, I was like, you know what? Nope. I'm going to go home, clean myself up. I'm not going to come home until I find another job. And I did just that, right? That was the intention. And I got out there and I looked for jobs, companies that I wanted to work in. And I approached those companies. For some reason, something called me to do that. And I did that. Had that tower not fallen with my old experience, my old career, I wouldn't have gotten this new one, which was way better than where I was because I was unhappy. I wasn't getting paid what I felt I deserved. And I landed something that changed my life. So it was a blessing in disguise, and sometimes it doesn't feel good. So somewhere in your life, you may be going through an experience like this, and know that it's only temporary. This too shall pass, and you are growing stronger, you are evolving, and you're being led towards something better here. So they want you to trust the experience of whatever tower moment experience you may be having, and know that you're very capable of overcoming it. It's an experience that your soul is meant to have. So remember, you are spirit in human form having a human experience. And, you know, whatever experiences we have, they're all experiences, good and bad, right? And we evolve through each of them. So whatever is happening for your highest good. And there's a lot of signs, especially again, through weather. And they're showing me lightning bolts, electricity, right? So they're showing me a microwave. I don't know if there's been an issue or some sort of an incident with your microwave sparking, or you are using like a dazzler, or what are those fireworks, the sparklers, right? Sparks even. This could be coming from a car. But this is the energy I'm picking up through this Tower card. It is now leaking into the Wheel of Fortune. So there's something being unlocked here, Cancer. Some sort of like, whatever this is, it feels like someone's wearing one of those shields and they're welding something. But in the welding, they're unlocking something. So this is the Wheel of Fortune now turning in your favor, right? Luck is about to change for you. And I want you to know that abundance is here. They're showing me a rainbow as this door opens after being unlocked for a while. And I feel this is a door, like they're showing me Tomb Raider, right? And they're showing me Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I don't know if you've seen that movie or not, but this movie's coming through. So there's almost like this adventure here and challenge all at once. And, you know, anytime I've ever pulled the Tower card, I always have in the back of my mind Shrek. You know how Shrek wanted to save his swamp? He just wanted to get his swamp and people to leave him alone. So all he had to do was go into the castle and save Princess Fiona, and then he would have his swamp back. But there's a whole adventure that came in with that, right? So it feels like that kind of an energy for you in some way. It could be in a little way or it could be in a big way. The Wheel of Fortune is just confirming that things are about to turn around for the better, even though it might not look like that as you're experiencing whatever you're experiencing. To have trust and faith in yourself, in spirit, and in the process of whatever it is that you are moving through. It's kind of like a season changing in our lives. You know, when we go from summer to fall, you can see that everything is changing around us gradually. And then you go from fall to winter, then winter to spring, and then summer. It's the seasons that are changing. You're going through a season changing in your world. And you're noticing the changes subtly, gradually. It is unfolding organically. There's no pressure here, no need to try to control this. And it's just confirming that you're closing a cycle and you're moving into a new one. And there's almost like, I don't know how to describe this. We always have a choice, but it feels like you might not have a choice here, but you do. And it is, that choice is what unlocks it. Okay, this is like something clicks and all of a sudden the door opens. This feels to me like a new perspective or a new way of seeing your situation and then navigating through it. And this is appearing once the dust settles. So we have to allow the dust to settle rather than wailing around in it and creating more dust, right? So I don't know if you've been dusting your home, or there's been construction recently around your area and there's been a lot of dust and noise. This is what I'm hearing. And this is just, there's almost like a confirmation around you. And we've got sun flares, the earth communicating with the sun, with all the activity that is happening here with Mother Earth. So there's an energy like this. This is a bit shaky that is coming in. So there may be news around earthquakes or shaking of something like explosions and things like that. Maybe there's a building that is coming down and they have to explode it first to take it down, or they're building a highway in the mountains, right? So there's something here like that coming, and you're gonna have to share with me how that energy is coming through for you. And there's been a journey with this. There's something that is safe and locked away, right? So what is this that's safe and locked away? You're gonna know, because I feel you're resonating with this, Cancer. But it's like you don't have to keep it safe anymore because you can let it be free. So I'm getting freedom and liberation coming through this Wheel of Fortune. It's turning and unlocking that for you. And here you are within that free space. It is open, it is fresh, it is new, it is unfamiliar, it is unknown, right? And this is where you're meant to be. So there's a lot of layers that you're moving through right now, Cancer, and this is one of those that is encouraging you to explore this place that you're in. You know, whatever experience you're having, to explore it. There's something that you're meant to discover here, and I feel it has to do with your heart center. I'm seeing your heart singing. It is you stepping into this experience, in your experience now, with an open heart and an open mind, to allow love to flow through you, to allow love to move through the words that you speak, through the actions that you take, through the feelings that you immerse out into the world. Immerse yourself into and express out into the world, right? It's waking up, you know, experiencing a brand new day every day. They're showing me so many different things here with this. And just as I'm touching this card, I've got a flood of intuitive downloads, a lot of things that Spirit wants to share with you. And I feel they're already doing that. So if you have been looking for clarity or guidance, any kind of signs recently, Cancer, know that Spirit is sending them your way. They're already there. And opening your heart. And some of you are already in a process, in a place where you're receiving what you're meant to receive. You're healing through the experiences that you're going through. And there's almost like this knowing, this understanding, this connection to, you know, you moving through this, whether you understand why or not. I feel that is not a part of the equation here. It's more about you moving through it, staying balanced and connected at point zero with yourself as you're navigating. You're not here to match external energies, right? You're meant to stay within your own frequency and vibration as you're moving through each experience, as things crumbling away, rebuilding, you know, structures falling apart. We're seeing this in the world right now, right? There is a structure that is falling away, and it needs to fall away in order for the new one to rise. So it's also happening in our individual lives on some level as well. And you're stepping into, I feel this is new earth energy for you, right? This is a new timeline. This is a higher elevation in frequency and vibration that you're rising to as you're staying connected to yourself, giving yourself love, taking care of yourself, nurturing and replenishing yourself as you are moving through this. So, and there's a powerful lesson that is coming through what you are going through right now. And I feel some of you are learning it and you know exactly what that is. And it's taking you to a space in your world that is allowing you to share this. It is allowing you to express what's been on your heart. There's an opportunity or a door unlocking where there's a channel that is being created where you're passionate. You're doing what it is that you love. It's almost like you're spreading this energy out there. This could be through a new project, through a business, or something like a relationship where you feel good, and they're encouraging you to adopt a beginner's mindset and do things differently if you can. You don't have to. But if you're looking for change in your life and you're trying to get out of some sort of a rut or a loop or some sort of pattern or habit, you have to replace it with something else, right? So I feel that this is a replacement of it. It is the adjustment period as you get used to this new energy. So Cancer, what happens is sometimes we want instant results. I know I do whenever I start something. So with exercise, I'm like, I'm going to do a workout of like 20 sit-ups and I'm like, did I get my abs yet? And that's not how it works. You have to build that energy, and the same thing is happening here. Is the beginning of building something. There's commitment here and devotion here, and the desire or the spark to go out and explore this. You're being encouraged or nudged to go out and explore. Within this rubble, within this falling and crashing, this chaos, you're going to experience or connect with what's meant for you. You're not meant to fear this experience. You're divinely protected. And what Spirit is saying is you are their child. We are all, and they're showing me children. This is a more youthful, younger energy coming in. So I feel that they are connecting you to your inner child in some point of your life. You might have been reminiscing. You may have been thinking about your childhood, a desire or a dream that is lighting up your heart. And I feel something here is coming back full circle for you to revisit again because it's different now. Circumstances, you are different. It's all different. So there's an opportunity to step into this once again. So it's really interesting how the Page of Cups is coming in for you. A lot of good news, like especially with the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups, I feel you're going to receive some sort of news over the next little while here. And the solar eclipse is actually supporting you in the adventuring out, in the new. It is supporting you in closing the past, right? It is supporting you in this process of clearing. So I wanted to pull an Angels and Ancestors Oracle for you as well. So these are your angels and ancestors that are coming forward through this solar eclipse, and they're bringing out an arrow. Look at that. So the arrow is coming through with a message about grounding yourself with protective, surround yourself with protective energy. Cancer, surround yourself with protective energy at this time. So let's see what it is the arrow wants to share here. Surround yourself with positive people and experiences and environments that make you feel safe, and call on your angels, guides, and ancestors to bring you protection. Arrows have long been revered as symbols of protection, as many native peoples would use the bow and arrow as a weapon of defense. When an arrow appears in meditation or dreams or an oracle reading, it's a sign you need to protect yourself at this time and what is important to you, because not everyone has the same intentions as you do. This doesn't mean that people are intentionally wanting to hurt you, but they could be careless in their choices and actions, and this could affect you. There are energies around you that could lower your vibration, and it's important you become aware of them and aren't brought down by them. If you are in a situation where you feel that not everything is as clear as it seems, trust your intuition here. There are energies in your current situation that aren't fully aligned with your intentions and goals or with kindness. Follow your intuition about whom to trust and what to trust. If you can take time to retreat or to take step out of this situation to assess what is going to be beneficial for you, do so. In any event, this is a time to call on the energy of protection and to place yourself in a space that feels safe. All right, so that is your message from the arrow, from your angels and ancestors. So we're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading now with an angel number. So we are getting here 222, sacred match. There's an alignment, something coming together here for you. So you are vibrating in harmony. There's a collaboration happening here. They want you to keep going. They want you to create some balance within yourself, peace and equilibrium. Now is a really good time to start planting seeds, and you're going to experience a union of some kind. All right, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial Collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today, you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection, and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashni from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever, and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.